Hi there, and welcome to today's webinar on how to launch a beauty and wellness brand with Blanka. We are so excited to have you here and are looking forward to sharing a step-by-step guide on how to launch your brand and grow your business with Blanka. Before we get started, please note this webinar is recorded and you will receive a copy of the recording emailed to you after the event. You'll notice there will be some interactive polls and pop-ups and resources shared with you in the right-hand panel of the webinar screen. Please feel free to interact with those as it helps us to get to know you better, and also feel free to bookmark any of the additional resources that we share so you can review them later on. Lastly, you'll see that you can chat with us throughout the webinar and ask questions using the chat feature. We will hopefully answer most of your questions throughout the webinar, but of course, feel free to write them in the chat and a team member will get back to you shortly. My name is Allie and I am the Customer Success Manager at Blanka. Blanka helps anyone start a makeup or wellness brand in under 5 minutes. You can choose from hundreds of high-quality, cruelty-free beauty and wellness products to personalize and dropship online. Blanka has zero minimum order quantity, so anyone can start their brand with confidence. Today I'm going to walk you through step-by-step how to expand your beauty or wellness brand with Blanka with no minimums. So we will be covering the following. First, we'll go over the beauty brand basics, so how Blanka works and what you'll need to get started. I will explain how we fulfill your customer orders with drop shipping, where Blanka manufactures our products, and also where we ship to. We'll do a walkthrough of how to use Blanka. We'll cover how to view all the products that we offer, how to order samples of them, and how to brand products and manage your inventory through Blanka's software. Then we will cover how to launch your brand, how to add your products to your store, such as Shopify, Wix, or WooCommerce. And don't worry, we will also discuss how to sell products on other online stores or even in your physical store. Then we will discuss the options you have for fulfilling your customer orders. Lastly, we'll go over some industry-proven marketing strategies for sales so you can be super successful when you launch your brand. All right, so let's get started. Starting off with understanding the basics. So with Blanka, we offer zero minimums on all of our products. So that means you can pay as you go. So for example, if you were to list a lipstick on your site and a customer buys it, you would just need to pay for that one lipstick. So you don't have to place an order for 100, 1,000 units for a SKU. You can simply just start with what you're selling. So based off of the demand of your customers, you can sell just that and you don't have to commit to large inventory orders upfront. Most of our products are made in North America and we offer a variety of vegan and cruelty-free products. To view the products that Blanka offers, navigate to the product catalog in the app. From here, you'll be able to scroll through hundreds of vegan, North American made, and cruelty-free products. You can use our product filters to help you find specific products. For example, you can use the vegan filter to see all of our vegan products. Just as a reminder to always check out the product ingredients, as some people describe vegan in different ways, so just make sure it meets your qualifications for vegan, and then you can also look at the benefits and the application. If you need more help finding products, you can use our search bar. So our search bar allows you to search product names, colors, SKUs. For example, I can search lips and I will see all of our lip products appear here. And then you can select any product to learn a little bit more about it as well. On any of our paid plans, Blanka offers free inventory storage and fulfillment services. That means you can brand and store your products in our warehouse, and when customers place orders, we will ship it directly to them for you. The word that we use for this is drop shipping, and so the benefit of drop shipping is that you don't need to pay warehouse storage fees and worry about fulfilling orders yourself, so you can focus on the marketing and sales. We get lots of questions about our shipping, so I'm going to answer most of the common questions now. First, Blanka ships all of our products from our warehouse in Canada. We ship internationally to many different countries, and I'm sharing our full list of countries that we ship to in the sidebar now. We offer flat rate shipping for our customer orders. That means if a customer places an order, you will then pay the following. The benefit of having flat rate customer shipping is that you can actually filter these flat rate costs into your product costs. So for example, you could have a promotion if a customer spends over $50, they get free shipping. Or if you're selling a lipstick that costs $6.96, you could sell the lipstick for $20 to cover the cost of the product and the shipping. Or you can just simply choose to offer shipping at these flat rates. There's lots of different strategies for including shipping in your product costs and how to cover the different costs of shipping, but rest assured you're always going to pay these flat rates so you can plan accordingly. The time for orders to be fulfilled and shipped to your customers depends on if you choose to store inventory or print on demand. So I'm sharing an article now that goes over the timeframes for each option so you can decide what's best for your business. To summarize though, storing inventory will ensure that you have a faster fulfillment time for your customers because you will have inventory that already has your logo printed, ready to be shipped. And since Blanka has no minimums, you could even start with just 1 or 2 units of each SKU that you're selling and adjust your inventory as your business grows. Now, with print on demand, you'll only pay for customer orders as they happen. So it's a lower risk for you because you're not going to be holding any inventory costs. However, you will have slightly longer fulfillment times due to having to include the print time in your customer's fulfillment time. So there are pros to both options. You'll just have to decide which makes the most sense for you and your business. We'll get into some more strategies and marketing and sales tips at the end of the webinar, so make sure you stick around for that. Now that we know the basics of Blanka, let's get into how to get started. On your dashboard, you'll see you have 3 steps. The first is to set up your brand. You can upload your logo here, and please make sure that it meets all of our requirements. Once it does, hit next. We'll then show you how your logo will look on 4 other different products. If you would like to adjust your logo on different products, such as darker products, you can always upload a lighter logo or a thinner logo here. Now don't worry, you'll be able to adjust the size and rotation on each individual product in the next step. So once you're ready, start generating your products by hitting the Build My Product line. Once generated, you can hit View Products, and this is going to take you to the product catalog with hundreds of vegan, North American made, cruelty-free products. You can select any product and then customize the logo on that individual product. So you can make it smaller or bigger, you can adjust the rotation, and you can even customize the box. Once you're happy with the look of your product, you can save it. Once I edit my products, I can go back to the product catalog and start to place sample orders for products that I'd like to try out. So for example, I can select this brow pomade and then hit order sample. Once I go to the cart, you'll see that I have a discount because I'm on the membership plan, and then I can proceed to checkout. It's going to ask me if I want to have a branded sample, so that's with my logo printed on the product, or without my branding. If you order a product without branding, it's a bit quicker to get to you, but we highly recommend ordering it with your branding so you can get the full experience. Once happy with your order, hit Pay Now, and then we'll start creating that branded sample for you and ship it out. You'll get a notification once it has shipped. When you navigate back to the product catalog, you can then start to play around with adding products to your My Products page. So you can select the products that you might want to add, and then you're going to view them in the My Products page. From here, you'll have the option to order inventory. We recommend ordering inventory as it allows you to keep product on hand to quickly fulfill customer orders. Plus, you can tap into some serious product discounts with our bulk inventory ordering. Of course, you don't always have to order this amount, but it does help increase your profit margin. Once happy with your inventory order, you can go to the cart again and complete your checkout. You'll have the option to either store your inventory at Blanka, or you can ship it to yourself to fulfill customer orders on your own. But if you're storing inventory at Blanka, we store it for free as long as you're on a paid membership. And then you can view all of your orders in your orders tab so you can see your sample orders and where they're at, as along with your inventory orders. Now, when you're ready to connect your store to Blanka's to start selling online, you can go to the Connect Store tab. From here, you'll have the option to connect to one of our integrations. For example, I can connect my Shopify store using the Shopify integration. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to automatically publish products directly to my Shopify site by going to the My Products tab and toggling on the Publish Product to Store. Once it's published to your store, you can navigate to your Shopify store, select the product, and adjust the description, the price, and any other details that you want to add. Then you'll see the product published on your store. So when a customer orders that product, it's going to automatically sync to the orders tab in Blanka, and you'll be able to check out and pay for that order, and then Blanka will fulfill it for your customer. You'll see that I have the option to fulfill using my inventory at Blanka. What this means is it's going to use inventory that I've already paid for, so I only have to pay the shipping cost here for the order. If I don't have inventory, I can just pay for the order on demand, and that's going to include the product and shipping cost. Now Blanka will receive the order and then ship it out to your customer for you. If you don't want to pay for individual customer orders, you can enable automatic payments in the settings tab under your dashboard. And what this will do is will automatically process your customer orders as they come through. And you can even choose your preferred shipping method for those orders. If you don't have a store with one of our direct integrations, you'll need to reach out to our merchant success team at hello@blankabrand.com and request a CSV file of our products and product images so you can upload that to your store. As you receive orders, you'll need to place the inventory orders for branded products for your customers with their address and details through the Blanka app, and we will ship it directly to them. Of course, you can always order inventory to yourself and then ship to your customers on your own. I'm sharing the steps for selling products on your own store in the sidebar now. All right, so now that we've got our products listed and our fulfillment strategy sorted, I'm going to share our top 3 industry-proven strategies for sales. So the first strategy is to use user-generated content online. So user-generated content is basically the online equivalent of a word-of-mouth recommendation. Beauty brands that use user-generated content see an increase of 29% in their website conversions. So you definitely want to implement this strategy into your business. For example, you could create a branded hashtag for your customers to use when sharing about your products online, or ask your customers to tag you specifically when they try out your products and share their opinions online, as this can be huge for creating visibility and spreading the word from people who already love your products. A way that you could do this is including in your packaging an insert card, thanking your customers for their order and then asking them to tag you online when they use your products. You could even motivate them by saying every month you'll pick one customer to send a free new product to for anybody who posts about your products. So it's a win-win for both you and your customers. At Blanka, on our VIP plans, we have the option to include branded insert cards to your packages for free. So if you're looking to drive a UGC campaign using insert cards, definitely check that out. The next option is to work with micro influencers. Micro and nano influencers have proven to increase conversions in collaborated campaigns. According to Up Influence's data, micro influencers have the highest engagement rate across the 3 main platforms. The higher the engagement rate is on a profile, the more you know their content resonates with their audience. Upfluence's data shows that micro influencers are well connected and trusted to their followers. What does this mean for you? The rule of thumb is to collaborate with an influencer that has an engagement rate of more than 2%. However, depending on the social media channel you're focused on, the average engagement rate can vary. A tip that we have at Blanka is that you can use the free Chrome extension called Tilly to automatically view any Instagram profile's engagement rate. And then you can reach out to them accordingly. I'm also sharing in the sidebar now some influencer marketing platforms to help you keep track of who you reach out to. All right, and then the last tip is to sell on social. After you've created a really strong UGC campaign and maybe you're working with a couple micro or nano influencers, you really want to make sure you have the option for your customers to buy your products on social, such as through TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. These have all been proven platforms for making social sales, and there's really no better place to showcase your products and offerings. So you want to make sure that you link directly to your products through video description boxes, your bios, or even through a link in bio page so users can easily find your products. Then also, when you're creating content, make sure that you tailor to the algorithm on these different platforms so that it will start to sort and recommend your content accordingly. So for example, keywords are huge for search and SEO on TikTok. So if you're going to create a TikTok video advertising the new eye cream that you are selling on your site, you may want to create a video called Nighttime Skincare Routine. In order to rank for nighttime skincare routine, you'll want to put that text in the caption of your video, in the video subtitles, and then also say it out loud when you're filming the video so the algorithm will know exactly what your video is about and then target it to the right audience accordingly. If you're unsure of what keywords you want to rank for in terms of search, we recommend checking out the TikTok search bar. Type in skincare and you'll see what people are commonly searching for when viewing skincare, and then you can start to rank for those keywords. Now, these are just our top 3 tips, but we have so much more valuable information on our blog that I highly recommend you take some time to check out. I want to thank you all so much for joining today's webinar. We hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful for getting set up on Blanka. If you asked a question and we haven't responded yet, don't worry, we will follow up with you via email. Please remember to keep your eyes peeled for our follow-up email with a coupon code to order samples. And again, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team. We hope you all have a wonderful day and we can't wait to connect with you again in the future.